All right, we're back. Happy Veterans Day, November the 11th, 2009, part 2. Excuse me. All I want to say is, why do these people hate us? You know, Hitler hated the Jews, and he eliminated 6 million of them. And that's why the entire world said, or pretty much the entire world, said, look, that's crazy. But even, we weren't even going to get into it until, the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor. Now, hell, we get our best stuff from Japan. And even Germany would not tolerate another uprising like Adolf Hitler. It's not our place to police the world and tell them how to run their lives. If their leader comes and says to our leader, give us some pointers. America seems to be doing pretty good. Hell, you got families that's got color TVs in 4 rooms in their house, 2 satellite dishes out back, and 3 cars out front. That's when we smile and say, let me show you how it's done. But we don't go over and force ourselves on these people and say, this is how you should live your life, this is how you should run your life, and this is how your people should live. It's up to them. I can't go to my neighbor's house and say, don't do it that way, do it my way. I have no right to do that. And if I do, he's got every right in his world to knock my block off. I don't know. Bottom line is, we have our freedom because the American people decided we weren't going to take shit from England, and we fought the Revolutionary War, and we won our independence, and we've been fighting almost ever since. Not every war is a bad war. Our War of Independence was fought for a good reason. The Civil War, I don't know. Slavery is wrong, but I don't think that's what it was fighting for. I think the main reason that we fought was because the South wanted to secede from the North, and at one point it was. There were the Confederate States of America. I don't necessarily think that that's wrong. I think if a state decides it can't live with the intrusion of our federal government, it should have the right, and does with Amendment 10, the ability to secede from the nation and without harassment from the rest of the world, the rest of the country. But I'm going off crazy. Bottom line, thank you for all your service that you've done for this country in every war, whether I agreed with the war or not. Vietnam was a total disaster. I got friends of mine who fought in that war, and that now reminds me of a story I was going to tell you. A couple years ago, my band was set to play for a veterans of Vietnam War veterans and bikers event. And I can't remember the name of what they call the event. But anyway, we didn't get to play because it rained both times. But I did get the T-shirt. So I've got the T-shirt that's got the Vietnam vet emblem here, and on the back it's got the list of the bands. I'm out having breakfast at Shoney's Breakfast Buffet in Louisville. And I've got the shirt on. And there was one guy that comes up to me, young guy, younger than me, and he looks at me and he smiles. He says, "Thank you." And I thought he was thanking me for letting him jump in front of me. Then he says, thank you. Thank you for serving this country. I said, you're welcome. I go to check out, and the lady, she told me, she goes, thank you for serving this country. I didn't serve in Vietnam. I was not of the right age. I didn't get drafted, and I didn't sign up. But I had the shirt on. So there's two thank yous I owe Vietnam vets. And one, a good friend of mine, Mr. Dallas Cole. You know who you are. And if you know Dallas Cole, thank him. He went through hell in Vietnam. He told me some of the stories. I could sit and name fellas. David from the smoke shop. Thank you. All I'm saying is we owe it to our vets and to our soldiers who are willing to go out and fight and die for this country. We owe it to them, Barack Obama, that if we get them in a war, it damn well better be a war that is defending our Constitution and our way of life from anyone who wants to change it. Not because we want to go and try to change somebody else's way of life. I want to make a suggestion on a couple of movies. A vet came in the store the other day, and he says, do you want to know what government-run health care is going to be like? Because he was in the service. He said, watch the movie Article 99. So I've got that movie ready to roll. When I get off here, I'm going to sit back, smoke my cigar, and watch Article 99. So I can't really give you any play-by-play on it and tell you that it's a great movie or it sucks or whatever. I'll just have to wait and see. Article 99. But get it, download it, watch it, whatever. And listen very closely to the words. You heard a little bit of it at the beginning. I haven't put it together, but by the time you see this, I've done it. Monster. The song Monster by Steppenwolf. And again, thank you for all the soldiers and military who fight and have fought and are willing to fight and defend this country's Constitution from all opponents of it, foreign and domestic. So go out, folks. Hug a veteran today and tell him thank you. This is Smoking Cigars with Howlinblind Muddy Slim saying shut down the Fed, or in the Fed, shut down the IRS, start printing United States notes at no interest. Let's get this country out of debt, and let's be ready to help our neighbors when some radical Islamic Muslim extremists hollers over the pond, why are you over there having a barbecue? Instead of giving him the finger, let's say, come on over, have a steak. Talk to you later, folks.